Hello everyone, it's Terry here. In my last video, I shared my thoughts on the new Forza game, which overall I really enjoy, despite a few things I'd tweak. Today, I'm diving into an even more controversial game, one that EA insists on calling EA24, but I'll always refer to it as FIFA. I don't care about your licensing issues, EA. A little background on me. I've been playing FIFA against my old man since I was knee-high, and we both love football, so it's always a good time. I wouldn't say I'm particularly skilled at FIFA. I have friends who are way better, participating in foot champs and weekend league. But that's not my cup of tea. Even if I had the time, I still wouldn't be playing FIFA. The good news for those rich and dumb enough is that you can buy your way to glory. You still need some skills, but it makes the whole Ultimate Team experience somewhat less frustrating. But for those who just want to enjoy a chill game with Ollie Watkins and Alicia Lehmann up front, good luck. You'll be facing a 98 rated team in your first Rivals match. The other game modes like Clubs, My Favourite, Career and Seasons feel like EA hasn't bothered to touch them. Can't blame them though. The money they rake in from card packs in Ultimate Team
I like money.
doesn't exactly incentivize game design improvements elsewhere. Now let's dive into Ultimate Team, as it's the heart of FIFA. Whether you love it or think it's a total scam, like me, I won't even know where to start. Ultimate Team is fun for about 2 weeks. Then it's all Mummy's credit card FC, as Goldbridge would put it. I'd love to see something in the future from EA that separates the big spenders from us casual players. EA tries to keep the mode fresh with a few additions, like the Evolutions tab, where you can improve player stats through challenges. I like this. It's a step in the right direction. It feels satisfying to turn a West Brom youth player into a useful midfielder. They also release promos every few weeks with new player cards. Rivals mode is where you play your Ultimate Team against others, while squad battles pit you against the computer. I prefer the latter. Rivals stress me out. I'd enjoy it more if the gameplay was just a bit better. People often mention scripting when discussing FIFA, and whether it's real or not, it sure feels like it sometimes. If you face someone who's recently emptied their wallet on store packs, you'll feel powerless. I've even been on the other end when I spent money on FIFA. I once contacted EA Live Chat for a refund, claiming my child accidentally bought £80 worth of FIFA points. Surprisingly, they gave me the money back and they let me keep the cards. FIFA 24 introduced women to Ultimate Team. Why, EA? Is it to add more filler to packs and squeeze more cash out of us? Sure, they might sell it as social progress, but in reality, it's done more harm than good. I'm all for women's representation in football games, but making a 5'3" woman as strong as Lukaku is ridiculous and ruins the immersion. They shouldn't have mixed women and men in Ultimate Team. It feels unrealistic. Everyone can see through EA's marketing ploy. And if you can't, well, work on your critical thinking skills. Clubs mode isn't the best, but it's fun when you play with friends and have a laugh at that one mate who's not as good. I can play anywhere on the pitch, but my teammates prefer I stay away from defending. Here's a red card for reference. Building your pro is enjoyable, but becomes tedious as you progress. And of course, the same FIFA nonsense persists here. Everyone you face knows how to make their pro a nightmare to play against. It's hard to feel anything, other than FIFA being a platform for the sweatiest no-life players. I beg game developers to make a proper football game. We have multiple shooters and racing games, but only one mediocre football game. I've tried Pro Evo 2, and it's like a mobile game running on PC, not much better. I thought EA would put more effort into FIFA 24, considering it carries their brand. And they've blamed FIFA for holding them back for years. But the name change is the most significant difference from the last installment. They promised improvements to hypermotion, advanced player animations, but it's hardly noticeable and feels less realistic. It's just janky. In career mode, they introduced training plans and hiring staff, which were buggy on launch and still not great. Overall, I can't stand EA and I can't stand FIFA, but I still play it for the first 2 weeks every year. The only way to stop this cycle is if people stop buying it. But I can't see that happening until a better competitor arrives. I recommend football gaming enthusiasts try Football Manager 23 or the upcoming one in a month. It's a true football simulation, more realistic, less money grabbing, and way more in depth. The developers genuinely care about the sport and providing a fun experience for players. The only difference is you can't control your players on Football Manager, but you have a lot more control over how you play the game. I'd love to hear your thoughts on FIFA 24 down below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed my little rant. Peace out and see you in the next one.